snowing. It's another snow day in New York City. And so I was just binge watching America's Next Top Model, right? Because you know what? You hear a lot of things about how Tyra Banks was just this mean girl. But when you look at it, it's like, listen, she was trying to put other people on. This is why we have like plus size models now. Like so many things happened after the show, which were good things. Oh, shoot. Hold on one second. I got this, which are good things. So it's like when, it's like someone always want to paint somebody out as the bad guy. And I'm so glad that Eva, I'm going to say Eva Longoria, Eva, I forgot her last name, but from America's Next Top Model who won, she gave Tyra Banks her flowers, saying like, oh yeah, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am now. So I feel like a lot of people, it's like someone to blame. It's like people don't have tough skin now. And just hearing the testimonials, like some of it, because listen, I didn't in it. Hey Toya, welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm just talking about America's Next Top Model because, you know, I was like, what to watch? And this just came up, like the documentary, like going back and just watching the first episode. I'm like, why are people hating on Tyra so bad? Like, what was so wrong? And it's like, okay, they just want to paint her out as the mean girl. You know? It's like, okay, this is what it is. This is what they are saying about you. But I'm just talking. Oh, you did see it. Yeah, I'm just on episode 2 right now. I just said, let me jump on, you know, and just talk about it. I'm like, why is Tyra being painted so bad? It's like she wanted to put people on. And you know what? Just looking at that first episode, it showed me, how do not take that no. Keep on keeping on. Like she said, came down to the last network. And they said yes. And they took a chance on her. And her idea came to life. She got her team together. She's like, this is the vision I have. These are the people who we're going to bring along. And we're going to do it. And they didn't even have an official cameraman. Like, they did with what they had. Like, they made it happen with the little stuff they had. They had this little apartment. Wasn't even that fancy. I don't want to say rinky dink, but after that first episode and the network saw that the money was coming in, what? They budget just went through the roof. They was able to fly, take those trips to Milan, fashion shoots, a better apartment, better everything. So just looking at that, it's like, listen, make do with what you have. It was the times. You can't look at things that happened in 2000s. Yes, with 2026 lens. Oh my goodness, you're so right with that. You're so right, because I feel like we as a society, we are so much softer. And, and it's like, oh, that was a mean girl vibe. Like a lot of people back then probably wouldn't be able to survive, with all the things they technically feel like, oh, that's mean. That's not. Hey, Erica Torres, welcome, welcome. So, and I feel kind of bad. I was like, yo, now that I think of it, I don't think Tyra was a mean girl. Tyra was just saying from her lens growing up in the modeling industry, the things that she had to endure, the things that she had to do, you know. She was saying that she was getting peanuts. She wasn't even getting paid what the other girls was making. So I guess she was just trying to build that tough skin into others. A lot of people crumble under pressure. So, hey, Auntie. Oh, okay. Hey, I don't even say Axel. Hey, Axel Falling. Yeah. It's so crazy. Oh, excuse me. Let me take a sip. You're so right about that, Toya. Yes, I never looked at it as bad either. I enjoyed the show, especially. Oh, excuse me. I gotta drink something. Especially, I think the best episode was when the Eva episode when she was on there. I knew she was gonna win too. Ooh, I went down the wrong tube. Give me 1 second. See, I should be drinking some water. I guess somebody's telling me to be quiet. Sometimes when that happens, that's saying, Chrissy, be quiet. You talking too much. So let me get my voice back. Okay. I think we good. We're gonna put this popcorn on the side. Cause I was binge watching. That's the thing. When it's a blizzard, when it's a snowstorm, all you do is eat and clear out your fridge. And that's what I need to stop doing. I need to my friend just left. So I'm like, okay, hurry up, like you gotta go because I don't want you to get stuck in that snow and you can't go home. And you know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what we was talking about. Um, can you tell me what my baby girls? Oh, your baby girl's future is very bright. Excuse me. Your baby girl's future will be very bright. I was shocked to see that many of the winners didn't get to work after the show. Yes. But you know something? I think a lot of people thought that, when you get an opportunity or get a show or whatever, that the show is going to help you land jobs. You have to be like your own manager or you seek management talent out there to help you get those um jobs and make it, because a lot of people it's like, listen, no one's going to give you a handout. You're going to have to put yourself out there and get the work. You gotta be proactive. So there's a lot of people looking for handouts, and now like the entertainment industry and whatever, because when you go to Hollywood, everybody trying to be an actor, actress, whatever. You have to be proactive and network with people. And so a lot of the girls, what I noticed, are from like small towns like Oklahoma, Ohio. Like they got girls from like places that you be like, oh wow, you really in the boondocks. These were innocent little, I don't want to say little girls because they were of age, but these are innocent people who don't really know the industry like that. They just like, okay, I'm gonna go on the show and I'm gonna be famous. Okay. No, you gotta do the work after. Just like with anything. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have your highs, whatever. Okay, let's pivot. Let's do something else. Let's go write a book. Let's do this. You gotta be your own advocate at times. You gotta have to know how to promote yourself. You see what Tyra did, right? Tyra, she's after the modeling or whatever, she was like, what else can I do? And that's how she came up with the idea. It's like, okay, I want to create this reality show. I want to show, like, I want to get girls from all different walks of life. And the crazy part about it is that she wasn't the only one making the decisions. It's like she has her idea. And that's the thing, when you have other people pouring money and marketing it for you, it's like, okay, they make the final say. Like, okay, this is what I want. All right, but you gotta switch it up. Just like how they that was kind of sad though. I'm like, why did they put that in a documentary? Because they kind of threw that guy under the bus who's the, I don't know, I forgot his name. But yeah, like, oh yeah, we don't want that type of girl. We want to get somebody else, And I was like, wow. But let me get to my comments. Um yeah, she's 8 pound. Big boss dog. Oh, hey, big boss dog. What should you do? She's a newborn. Um, I guess go to some parenting classes. I'm not a mother, so but go to some parenting classes, okay? That's what you should do to protect her if you don't know how to be speak to her mother, go to some parenting classes, read some books, be the best father that you can be. Okay? Uh it was sad to see that Danny was put on the shelf with her agency after she won because she was a winner. What? See, I don't think I got that far. I don't think that got I don't think I got that far in the episode. But actually, yes, I think I saw that when she said that she didn't want to her agency didn't want all the attention to be on her, like if there was a show or something, and it's like, okay, you're not looking at the brand, you're not looking at the clothing. But nowadays, you know what's so weird? Because nowadays, a lot of designers want to see the celebrity in the clothing. They want to have that hot star walking the runway like Kendall or whatever. So you see how things could change? Designers didn't want to take the attention away from the fashion. Are you crazy? Nowadays, designers, all you see is celebrities endorsements. All you see is influencer endorsements. So, yeah. So, I guess, times change, and I guess with different industries too. Not different industries, but different, you gotta be comfortable with rejection and move on to the next. But if I was Danny, I would be like, okay, you putting me on the shelf, I'm going to seek some other management. Go to somewhere else. If you're not getting the results you want, I always say go somewhere else. Social media has definitely changed everything because I didn't go to that many fashion shows this time because nowadays I'm like, I'm good with just going to 2 shows or 3 shows during fashion week. And every time I go, there is some celebrity there or some, influencer there. Like they want people in the front row who are, you know, can bring those views in, can bring those eyes in. But yeah, I was like, that is crazy. But yeah, that little coffin got my thoughts all because I was like, I cannot believe what I'm watching right now. You know? Like, how, and it's crazy how you see how we all love America's Top Model, and now how people's like, oh my goodness, that show was so toxic. Like, what you said is so true. Different lenses. You gotta put on your rose color shades. Everything could seem a little like, oh, that wasn't nice. This was all just for views. This was all just for, they didn't do us right. Listen, the one thing they should have said, you know, I feel like after the show, what they should have done is be like, listen, you guys are your own management. Like, meaning that if you want to seek work after that, make sure you promote yourself. We're not going to really promote you for work. They should have just kept it real like that. We're not an agency. You're just going to get a lot of publicity. You can be discovered. So I think a lot of false dreams were sold. But it's a good thing that, you still got some models who are relevant now. But the biggest star, I don't know. Who's the biggest star? Oh, Yaya DaCosta. I forgot about her. Is she still doing stuff? Yaya DaCosta and Eva. Who else? It was a plus size model too who was kind of big after the show. I forgot. I forgot some of these names. See, I gotta finish watching. I gotta finish binge watching. That's probably what I'll do after. Well, Big Boss Dog, you be good. Thank you. And you know what, Big Boss Dog? I think you told me this story before. I think you told me this story. So you gonna be good. You gonna be all right. Oh yeah, see? Listen, you acting. That's dope. Yes, like you gotta pivot. If something else not working, like another door will open up for you. That's how I look at it. Another door will open. And yeah, and it's like people gonna think you're a mean girl, you're this, you're that, especially when you're speaking your truth. Like, I don't like to say the F word, but if you're oversized, if you're plus size, like certain words you're not supposed to say, like, oh my goodness, how did she call me that? Um, did you look in the mirror? Like, I know I'm not skinny, like, some people don't like the delivery. How about that? Some people don't like the delivery, the tone, whatever. But that's the thing. Some people just need to build that tough skin and not be so like, oh my goodness, I was so sad. What was the model name who said, oh my god, I'm still hearing when they call her wide AS. They said that she had a wide ASS. I forgot her name. But she's like, I'm still hearing that till this day. Some things you need to know how to throw in the trash. You're gonna talk about like because they said that word, that oh you had that? Like, are you serious? Ha, big boss dog. But you see, Lizzo, you know what? You see, remember, I don't want to say the guy's name, but you remember when he was saying you talking about Lizzo like that, and you see Lizzo went to the gym. She went to the gym and started taking that weight off. So I don't want to talk about that because a lot of people are sensitive about their weight and their body. Me, I'm always a big advocate. Look in the mirror. Because I know when I'm getting big, and it's so crazy. Look what's looking at me right now. Let me burn. I started taking these because I got this in a gift bag, and I think they really, really work. So I only have a few left. But yeah, this right here is visceral fat. I don't know the difference of fat, but anyway, it tastes pretty good, and I've been taking it while I'm going to the gym. So it's good for fat burn and metabolism. But yeah, I look in the mirror. I notice when my clothes are too tight, when I'm kind of overweight, and I'm like, okay, Christy, we got to do something different, you know? So, but yeah, I'm just on here ranting because I'm like, Tyra is not a mean girl. She was trying to put other people on, you know? Thank you. Thank you. That was my opinion. I was like, no one's throwing her under the bus, but why they throwing Tyra under the bus? Like that part. I said, what? I was like, that kind of hurt me, but I can't even repeat the stuff she was saying. I'm like, why is she so vulgar? But you know why she got a pass with that, right? See, as a what you call, we gotta be very kind and polite and all that, not to ruffle any feathers. Oh, you can't say it like that, you know? Wow. What? I just got this crazy message. But I don't know why my friends send me this stuff. Um, hey Noor. Oh my goodness, I remember you was getting your subscribers up. Look at that, you close to 1,000. Woo woo. Yes. You close to 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm not going outside in the snowstorm. People are like, they are brave. I'm like, y'all guys need to know how to relax. This is the time to relax. But I do like the snow. I'm not going to lie. I do like the snow at times. But yeah. And it's crazy how the last snowstorm, the snow just melted. And we getting another one now. Now I think you trolling, Big Boss Dog. I think you're trolling right now. I think you are trolling. But the good thing, I don't know. So who is here right now besides Toya, who saw America's Next Top Model? I don't know. It's not too many, but I like the way, they brought it back, the documentary. The only sad part I feel, because I saw like little bits and pieces, I felt like, I'm like, why is Tyra and Jay relationship like that? Why Tyra, and since they knew each other, I believe the longest, since she was, 16, 17? So it's like, what happened that their relationship, which I'm surprised they didn't get into, because it looks like he's probably something probably happened. So I was kind of shocked, like, they not friends anymore? Oh, you're not, Big Boss? You have really bad asthma. Okay, okay. So you finally got two of my Michael Jackson. Okay, because when it comes to Michael Jackson, what could go wrong? Okay, Noor. Oh, so you do dancing. Okay. You're Michael Jackson. But yeah, I can't wait till the movie comes out. Michael Jackson. I don't know. Usually, I feel like remakes, hopefully they do a good job. Hopefully they do a good job with that movie. But Tyra didn't want to talk about it. Yeah, that was kind of weird to me. It's like, now you're going to have people assume certain things and like, okay, what happened? That's the biggest thing. Like, what happened? So I think that was a lot of people saying like, oh my goodness, she's so mean. Why she ain't checking up on, why she ain't checking up on him? But I think he probably said something that was probably it's like, wait, I told you that in secret. That wasn't for the world to know. Because you know, some people are a little what they call it? Like, oh, you wanna be a chatterbox? Oh, we ain't talking no more. Yeah. Yes, you love my Dollar Tree glasses. Me too, but these ain't Dollar Tree. These are Lorrays. I think these ones, it's crazy I have the same thing. These ones are more like Dollar Tree, but I love them too because they're supposed to be like little hearts. And you know what? When I be in my closet sometimes, I'll be like, Chrissy, you have like so much of the same stuff, which is crazy. Like, you know, but it just means that I like a certain thing. Yeah, I can't wait to see the MJ movie too. I think it comes out in March. I think it actually, yeah, it comes out in March. Let me just make sure I'm giving you guys the right information before, because you know, news spread like world wildfire. They be like, yeah, it comes out in March. And that's the thing. You need to double check some stuff because you be getting information and you be like, oh, that was wrong. Michael movie 2026 release date is, oh, wow, we got some time. Wow, I really thought it was March, but it's not coming out until April 24th. Okay, about a month, 2 months away. Jafar Jackson? I oh what? Coleman Domingo's in the movie? Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson? What? I can't I don't know. I don't know. I already see Joe Jackson a certain way. Cat Graham is gonna be playing Diana Ross. Nah, this movie is definitely on my look. Derek Luke. I forgot what he played in. I think what did he play in Black Panther? I think so. Nia Long. Nia Long is playing Katherine Jackson. Okay. Okay. I was already hyped to see the movie. Now I'm extra hyped. You got Lorenz Tate playing Barry Gordy. Jessica Sula playing LaToya Jackson. Look at all these people. Let me see who else I know on this lineup. They have a lot of new people that I don't really know. But okay. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, I'm already sold. Lorenz Tate, Nia Long, Coleman Domingo, Cat Graham. Okay, they got a good lineup. So Michael, April 24th, 2026. Who was playing Janet Jackson? Oh, Haley Bailey's gonna be playing Janet Jackson. And they don't even have her in this lineup right here. Okay, let me get off of this. Guys, who's playing Tiny Little Michael? Jafar Jackson. This guy right here. I guess he probably was a Disney, because you know I don't really watch the Disney Channel, but this is going to be playing Little Michael. But I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at right now. You see that? It say Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson. Look at this right here. This is the lineup, guys. Cat Graham. This, I was sold. Nia Long. Psst. You remember him. I forgot what he played in. Derek Luke. Was it Save the Last Dance? I don't know. But he is, I know I saw him a couple times. You know, a lot of people, like news people I didn't see in a minute, or probably I did, but look at Lorenz Tate. Like, Lorenz Tate gonna be Barry Gordon. But Barry Gordy, who was Barry Gordy again? He was like some entertainment, I guess, big entertainment person. But yeah, a lot of these people playing people I'm like, I never even heard of, but hopefully after they play these people, they take off. But she playing Gladys Knight. Liv Simone, I think she is a Broadway star or something. But let me not get too much into it. But the overview, let me see. It's going to be about the life of Michael Jackson, starring his nephew. Oh, his nephew is going to be in it, Jafar Jackson. So it's going to be in his debut role as the pop star. So it's going to be played by an actual Jackson. That's dope. The movies covers Jackson's life from his early days in the Jackson 5 to his solo career, promising a look at both his professional and personal struggles with a release date of April 24th. Wowzers. Hopefully they do Michael right. So Michael don't have to be turning over in his. Yes. Hey Jessica. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it comes out. Um March 14th is your birthday? March 4th. Oh, Pisces. Yes, Team Pisces. So I know a lot of people birthday in March. Yes. Who's playing little tiny Michael is actually his nephew, which is crazy. That is dope. I know that put a lot of pressure on him. Like, wow, I'm playing my uncle. Wowzers. So I guess he is an actual pop artist too. So his album should be coming out soon. Is it wrong to give my wife the same Valentine's card every year? She hasn't noticed. I think it's the thought that count. Most women, they just want to make sure you remember. Like, where's my card? It don't even have to be fancy. It could just be a thought that counts. Like, oh yeah, he thought about me. Or just saying happy anniversary, or remember that? I don't know. I shouldn't even talk about the movie since I don't remember the name. But or maybe it was a talk show, I don't remember. But she was like, yeah, my husband don't even give me a card. He doesn't even say happy anniversary or nothing. He just goes about his day. And she said that was like for the last 17 years. And I'm like, if you're going to take that for 17 years, why complain about it now? You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people, they make things boil over and like, so much time pass. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, now it's an issue. And a big thing I feel comes from looking at others, not paying attention of what you really want, but you looking and yeah, because she was looking at her friend and her husband always gave, she's like, yeah, me and my husband go away all the time for our anniversary and do this. And she's like, wow, me and what you call never went anywhere for the past whatever. And then she go home and want to complain to her husband because she see what her friend husband is doing. That's the thing. If you ain't worrying about it, if you wasn't worrying about it then, why are you worrying about it now? Stop looking at other people's situation. Okay, this is what you settle for, so that's what you get. um oh wait, he's playing older Michael, but somebody else is playing little Michael. Yeah, I think it's gonna be two Michaels. Like, they're gonna follow him when he just started in Jackson 5. Because it's saying it's following his life. So I don't know how they're gonna put so much into the movie. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know if they're gonna address his case in the movie. Because I don't even think Jackson 5 even touched on older Michael that much. I don't know. Yes, Michael was so sweet. Just his voice itself. It felt like I just want a hug. Like, it's crazy when you can feel somebody, I don't want to say that word, but you can just like, somebody makes you smile and you never even met them in real life, but just hearing their voice, just I don't know. Yes. And that's crazy. I can hear. I'm looking at one of the interviews he did with Oprah. I think that's his last interview. Yep. And it's crazy how I'm hearing his voice. But okay. Oh my God. If only Michael was still here to see a movie about him. What? That he gonna be like, I'm not gonna say nothing. My God, brother. Oh wow. That is. I hope he's okay. Wow. Well, my condolences. I just read that last part. My condolences. It's literally the same one I get out of her top drawer every year. Chuck Black. Now that is really, really that just gives like I don't care here. You know? She probably like, okay, you know. Jasper, oh my gosh, yes. Oh my, Isaac, you reported? What? See, this is the thing. I'm tired of people like that reporting. You get what I'm saying? That is so sad. It's like reporting what? And that's probably why my channel kind of was a little what you call, because people like Isaac want to come up here and do things like that. That is not nice. Yes. I just can't believe that he's actually, yeah. That's why time is precious. Time is precious, you know? Do those things. Don't hold some stuff in. Say how you feel, mean what you say, and that's it. Tell it like it is. And it's crazy because I lately I've been just speaking my mind. And sometimes before I used to just be like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Because sometimes everything doesn't require a response. Everything you can just not say anything and be like, okay, but if somebody asks you something like saying if you want to go somewhere or, oh, can you do something for me? Be honest. Because if you don't want to do it, just say no. And that's what I've been doing lately. Because before I used to be like, okay, saying like, okay. Not knowing that I don't really want to do it and knowing how I'm wasting some time right now because I'm supposed to be doing something else. But I'm just like, okay, but they asked. So I think I can do it. And then I'm putting myself in a bind because I got to do something else. And so saying no when you speak your mind and do those things, it's very healthy. I'm just gonna say that. It's very healthy for your well-being. Um Bruno's new album. Oh yes, he's going on tour. I used to be a Bruno fan. I gave his music a chance, and now I'm back. Yeah, you could be fans of multiple people. Like I'm fans of multiple people. I love SZA. Like I was just talking about Jill Scott album. I love Jill Scott album. Cause I'm more like an R&B soul type of person. I don't do rap music that much, but you know, Cardi B definitely have some hits. I love Magnet of her last album, but I don't do rap music that much. I'm getting into my jazz era too. I don't know if you guys know about jazz bounce. It has like a more little like upbeat. So yeah, but Bruno, I think Bruno's going on tour with Anderson Paak and somebody else, right? Let me not say things that I'm messing it up, but I think he's going on tour with a couple people. Let's see. I literally just saw. I had an email about his tour. Oh yes, okay, it is Anderson Paak. See, oh my goodness, Chrissy, your brain is still what you call. So Anderson Paak, Leon Thomas, Ray, and Victoria Monet. Woo woo! Look at the dates. He got a lot of tour dates. So his first is the romantic tour. So the kickoff is in Vegas. I may want to go to Vegas. And the crazy part though, why is New York? Oh yeah, I forgot Jersey. They kind of consider Jersey New York. MetLife Stadium. I'm like, why is New York not on here? I think I probably want to see him in Vegas. April 10th, I want to go to the first show. It's like I'm the type I want to go to the first show or the last show. Because I feel like they're going to do something special, I don't know. To me, when it comes to R&B, I'm more into, yes, 90s R&B. Yes. Well, your words are powerful, Big Boss Dog. Damian Wiley, yes. I love Afrobeats. I'm a big Afrobeats fan. That's like when I'm at the gym and I need to get motivated, I'm listening to some Afrobeats. You know what I'm just give y'all a little I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of my maybe hopefully I didn't get a copyright, but this song always gets me real hype. I might get hype now, but let's see. I have my girl boss Gym Baddie playlist. What? I think, well, anyway, it's on Apple, so y'all can easily type that in, Girl Boss Baddie. But yeah, this is my hype little playlist. It's kind of raunchy, guys. It's super raunchy. Super, super raunchy. I'm just going to give you that, what you call. Am I going to see Cardi B concert? I want to. So anybody got some extra Cardi B tickets? Can you please send it this way? If you can't make it, send your tickets this way. Yeah, I definitely want to go see her show. She's going to be at Madison Square Garden, I believe, in March. See, I gotta search that too. But and that's the thing. That's why you're supposed to do things in advance, because I remember in November or December, my friend sent me the link for the VIP. I think the VIP Miss Drama something. And then I forgot about it. And now it's all sold out. And I'm like, and now a lot of those tickets is almost the same price as the VIP ones that was back in November. And so I'm like, I'm not spending all that money. I want to be VIP. You know? If I'm spending that, I should have got the VIP ticket. And that's why you're supposed to do things early. My friend sent it to me in November and I missed out. So, but the good thing about it, I've been seeing Cardi B links all over. Like I saw her whole tour on live because somebody was on live on TikTok, and from beginning to end. But the dope part about it, with her tour, she's bringing different people out. So Tyler's not going to be on every show. Kalani's not going to be on every show. Like, so I'm thinking that Lotto might pop up at the Atlanta show. I think Lotto, this is just me saying I think. Lotto might pop up at her other show, and then someone else. Who else is on her album? So, you know, that New York show, I think it's gonna be so good. So if anybody got some tickets and y'all want me to go with you, hey, I'm here. But yeah, let's see if I might get a copyright for this. But this song right here hypes me up all the time. Where's it at? Like when I'm lazy on that Stairmaster, or lazy on what you call, I'm gonna play probably 3 seconds. Here it goes. I don't know if you hear it. This is Burna Boy and Travis Scott. All right, that's it. But that beat, somebody mentioned Afro beats. That beat right there gets me hyped. When I don't want to be on that treadmill, when I don't want to be on that Stairmaster, I have to blast that in my ear like, whoo. And I get my energy. What? You want to see me later? You got to clear your head? Listen, one thing about it, I remember when my aunt passed and I was kind of in I guess you could say in that same type of mood. I just was like, I started giving thanks to God for still being alive. You get what I'm saying? It made me realize how precious time is. So I know how that feel, big boss dog. You gonna be good. Yeah, well, treat yourself to something that's gonna make you feel better, as long as it's being good to yourself. Don't do something that's not good for you. Um, can you check the location for Cardi B? I want to see if she's going anywhere there. Okay, y'all want me to be Google today? I could check that for you. Let me be Google. I don't think she's gonna be in VA though. I don't think, but one thing I know, she is the highest. This tour right now for a hip hop artist, for a rap artist, she is going down in the history books. Definitely making history on this tour. And I love it when people like to say, because I remember when they first came out with it, it was like, oh, she ain't selling tickets, it's gonna flop. And look, most of her like dates are already sold out. What you asked me? Oh, is she gonna be in VA? Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, she's gonna be in New York March 26th. I was right. So March 26th, I definitely want to see that show. Definitely. What's today's date? Oh, today's February 22nd. Okay, so she's about to perform right now in Seattle. Seattle, Washington, in about 2 hours. Yeah, I don't see VA here. I don't think most people perform in VA. Not saying it like that, but maybe DC. Because you know what? They call it the DMV area, so mostly DC. Let's see. I think she is going to be in DC, though. I don't see it, but I guess not. Yeah, wow. She working hard. Let's see. I think she is going to be in DC unless it passed. Oh, she's going to be out there April 8th. So if you're in Virginia, you can watch the April 8th show or be in Baltimore on 4/4. So, yep, you can make it, Nor. Maryland or Virginia. Baltimore, April 4th. DC, April 8th. So, definitely. And yeah, the tickets are not sold out there. Let's see. I feel like it's more dates been added on here. I think so. If y'all want to know more information, go on the site right here. Right here. So there's still a lot of tickets left. But there's no more VIP tickets for New York, which I'm sad about. April 18th is the last show in Atlanta. Maybe I get to watch the Atlanta show. Let's see. See? No, look at this. When it first came out, guys, let me show you. Make sure my info's on. When it first came out, New York tickets for the VIP was like this price. And look, this is just regular. This is, well, it's not that regular, but it's section 9. And now you got so much resellers. Look at all these reselling tickets. Reselling. Like, that's why you got to be early when you get those tickets. Well, any type of show, because now people just be buying up tickets trying to make a profit. Or, like I said, I don't know if y'all was on my last live when, like sometimes you just wait up the day of and see, and you probably get like a good deal. Because some people, a lot of times people can't make it. Oh, I forgot to put my little gift code. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'll put this up there. Oh, it didn't go. But yeah, it's like sometimes don't, either be early or be late. The in between, I feel like you don't be getting the good deals. And I'm all about getting a good deal. Put Q&A. All right, I got my goal up there. Oh, thank you. Like these glasses? Where did I get these glasses from? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I got so much little trinkets. Guys, I don't be knowing. But I'm going to put my Lorrays back on. The Lorrays are so much clearer. I think I got to clean those. And guess what? Oh, what was I saying? Okay, I already did that. So y'all know. Can you play Kevin Gates? I don't get tired to make me feel better. What? I can't play the whole song, but you can play it in the background. If you're watching this right now, you can play it. Hey, William. We can work on a snow. What? Yeah, so funny. I'm so glad I caught myself with that. Ticket prices are better last minute. Yes. So if you find a good ticket price, Toya, woo woo, we out there. Because I'm not, listen, if I had it like that, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, some $100, I'll continue to watch it on live. And the good thing about it, I feel like, in a way, I feel like they're going to add more dates because her show has become so successful. And it's like, yo, you just ride the momentum. You ride that. Like, okay, let's make this though. Let's make this more, So, oh, I make you feel better? Okay, big boss. Big boss gassing me up. But, yeah, it's like you ride the momentum. Like, she on her way to become a billionaire. That's what she said. She wanted to make more money. She is making that money. She is definitely making that money. And guess what I found? I'm going to show you all of my little trinkets I found lately. Y'all know what this is? You know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is some chips that I found playing. And this is the worst thing that can happen. When you bring chips home, and I'm like, should I go back to Atlantic City just for $5? Like, you know what I might do? I might just, when I walk past, I'm going to see, like, if anybody want this, if they're going to AC, they can have it in their pocket. Because You know, going back to Atlantic City to cash out $5, actually $10, is it really worth it? No. Um, did I go to any events today? Did I go to any events today? No, but I did make it to the gym today, which I went out in the snow to the gym. You know, because you know what? I'm trying to maintain. I don't want to gain no more weight, but I want to lose weight. But as long as I maintain the same weight, I'm good. Because I remember when I was approaching, when I saw 170 on that scale, my heart was like, wait, hold up. Something got to change. So now I'm in the 160, but I'm about to go back down because I wanted, my goal right now is to get to 140, because that's a weight that I've always been at, but I've been eating really, really bad, like eating out. I think eating out more because when you eat out, they put a lot of sodium and all those other preservatives in those foods that make you hold on to, and just a lot of fat, you know, salt and all that other stuff. So I've been making my own food, guys. I'm patting myself on the back. I don't be eating out that much, probably like 3 times as opposed to 7 days out the week. You know, so I'm like, listen, so the easiest thing for me now as I meal prep, I don't know how I got to talking about this, but we just chatting, is doing the chicken cutlets, like, you know, the individual chicken cutlets. So I just made a couple, and so today I had me one of those, and I have some vegetables. I'm not doing too much rice, so yeah, I'm just maintaining my weight because I'm like, no, 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 girl, mm-mm. I know. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, Darnell Green in the house. Cheers to you. Oh yeah, I need my wine club, and I need to definitely get me some more drinks. Um, listen. I don't want to talk about pain because you're gonna make me sad up in here, make me you want to start shedding the tear. You know, Darnell Green. What's my height? Uh, 5'5". I had to think about that. I've been eating a carton of ice cream. Well, big boss dog. You know what that's going to do, right? So I ain't even going to tell you what that's going to do. I ain't going to tell you. But guys, let me go fill up my cup. Because you know your girl's a little parched. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to play a little. Let's see. I hope I don't get a copyright for my little jazz that I'm going to play. My jazz bounce. Maybe. Because, yeah, I think so. Maybe. Yeah, 140. 140 is like, I feel like I was my, you know, but I feel it is very easy to lose weight, especially because food is more important. Going to the gym, you're not gonna lose like that. But if you watch what you eat, you lose weight so fast. That's what I know. Food is more important than the gym. But the gym at least makes you get toned, and you know, because you see a lot of people when they lose weight, they you know, it's not tight because it's not gym. It's not gym losing weight. It's just, you know, you just not eating. So you gotta definitely do those squats. And that's why I gotta implement some weights too. And the only thing is too, when I was doing weight training, you gotta continue doing it, because when you stop, it's like when you stop, I feel like your skin is not that tight, because what they call it, it's like muscle fat. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, once you start weight training, you need to continue weight training. Definitely. Um, Thank you, cowgirl. Woo woo. Cowgirl king of the rodeo. Woo woo. Make me want to go to a rodeo party. Yes. That's why I love Cowboy Carter. You know, excuse to wear your cowboy boots, a little hat, boop boop, tilt to the side. You know, but what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go get me something to drink, guys. I'll be right back. So tune in, like, subscribe. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me see if I can put this on. Wait. I feel like they be moving these controls all the time. Let's see. Okay, I'll be back, guys. You said you 240 pounds? You better let go of those cartons. Put those cartons away. All right, I'm back. Oh, I'm glad y'all guys are still here. Shout out to you. I had to make sure I get my water. But my favorite, I gotta drink more, more water. But ginger ale be always calling me. Like if I don't got anything, I want some ginger ale. But I gotta get out of this addiction and start just drinking water. Whew. Let me catch my breath. So what we was talking about? I forgot what we was talking about. Someone refresh my memory. Refresh my memory for a second. But I'm glad that y'all joining me here. I'm trying to think, what other show should I watch? I was just, America's Next Top Model. I was watching that. But Django. Mm, mm, mm. What? Yes, you see, you gotta be your own cheerleader, your own cheerleader. You said you the big bad boss. Okay. Yes, indeed, big bad boss. Go ahead. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Shout out to you. Yes, and let me know where you guys from in the chat. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now you back in action. Look how quick that was. Look at that. You see? You see how Tom, I ain't gonna say Tom Hill, but you see what your words are very powerful. That's all I'm gonna say. And whatever you looking for, you will find. Whatever you looking for, you will find. You from West Palm Beach? Oh, West Palm Beach is nice. And you know what? I didn't even know they had a West Palm Beach fashion show. Bronx in the building. Woo woo. Jesse in the building. West Side King. Palm Beach. Yes, they have a fashion show and all that. Once you start following things, it's like, wow, all the little events, like you can't make it everywhere. So my thing is like, listen, Chrissy, one event a week. If you do more, then hey, but one is good because you can't be everywhere. Especially like I like I'm very grateful to have friends who like, oh, do you want to come here? I have an extra ticket for you. Because I always say I'm a friend of a friend. I'm a friend of a friend. Like, people are like, oh, how did you get that? I have some really, really dope creative people who are in the fashion world, the journalist world, the entertainment world that be like, listen, because they be burned out and they don't want to go. So they like, yo, take my place and send me the stuff. Like, send me some footage, send me that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I like this stuff. But now I see how they can be like, oh yeah, I can't make it because it's a lot. Like if you go into this party, that party, that party, after a while, it becomes a blur. Like, I don't even know where I am right now. Like your brain, and now just to talk about it, like T-Pain, I don't know if you guys heard, T-Pain just canceled his tour dates this year because he said he's burned out. Like he said, like, listen, I just need time for myself because I forgot exact words. Let me not put words in his mouth. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. Hold on. Because I don't want to be saying something that is not right. So my friend just sent me like, yo, he just said he got burned out. And that is true. Um, let me see right here. He said, okay, that he is suffering from severe burnout. He cited the need to focus on his emotional, social, and mental well-being after saying yes to everything for 2 years, stating he wants to be left alone for a while to recharge. So remember when I told y'all earlier that saying no, oh my goodness, and look at that. Saying no is so good for your health and so good for your mental. And look at that. He's saying he said yes to everything for 2 years. That is crazy. So he's stepping back from streaming on Twitch and social media and will only honor existing contractual obligations. He said he's not quitting music, but taking a necessary temporary break. Mm. And you know probably why he was saying yes to everything? Because in 2019, he canceled his tour due to poor ticket sales and mismanaged planning. So you know when you like, listen, the money's here, like the momentum, like I said, people like, listen, let me ride this wave, like you get what I'm saying? And look, that could kind of cause burnout too. So you guys, it's so important to take breaks and say no. Like, yeah, you want to do this, you want to do that. Like, and I was telling my friend the other day, it's like, girl, I'm not even, I'm not even famous. Like, and it's like, wowzers. How do you get the energy to do certain things and be on call like that? Because listen, it can probably seem more glamorous and so whatever, but yo, you be like, listen, I need a break. You know? So true. I went through that as well. Yeah. Thank you, Bessie, for reminding me who I am. Yeah, you gotta remind yourself. Like you the big boss dog. Big boss dog in the house. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, burnout is real. Like, what is burnout? What is burnout? Let's even see what that is. Because burnout for some people could be different things. But burnout, let's see, what is burnout? Burnout is a state of severe emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged excessive stress. So stress it's not always like a bad thing because you stressing your body too when you work out so much. Like how they say stress on the body or it's another word. It occurs when you feel overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to meet constant demands, often leading to reduced productivity and a sense of detachment. It is not a medical condition, but rather a chronic state resulting from unmanaged stress. Hmm. Yes. I'm just reading. This is just a summary, guys. Yes. Work life imbalance. That's the main thing. Work life imbalance. Burnout often develops in stages, starting with a honeymoon phase of high motivation, moving to stress, chronic fatigue, and finally apathy. Recovery requires acknowledging the problem, setting boundaries, and intentionally changing routines to rest and recover. So important. Did you cut T sleeves? What? No, I didn't cut my sleeves. It came like this. Yes. Okay, big boss dog. You don't have to be famous to say no. Yeah, I know that, Mark Bailey. I know that. I'm saying like what this bad behind the scenes thing I was working on, and I'm like, wowzers. Just seeing what they was going through, I was like, that's a lot. Having to be in LA this time, then New York this time, then Vegas this time, then San Francisco, then this, then this. It was like, wowzers. But yeah, thank you guys for being here too. Thank you guys for being here. But I literally was like, should I go to Atlantic City? And look, but I ain't going to Atlantic City to cash out $5 though. That would be like, what? You drove all the way there. But no, I do not condone gambling. Even though that beginner's luck, I feel like beginner's luck is so real. And it's so weird how that happens. When somebody who never played the game before and you see those stories, they put $1 in the slot machine and they just like, what? How you got that? Winning the jackpot and they never played before? You know those stories? But it's like, how does that happen? Probably because there's no expectation there. That's probably how that happens. Is my boyfriend a dentist? What? I don't think my teeth are perfect, but thank you. Okay. Oh, somebody else made the comment. Okay. I get what you're saying. Yes. So, I don't know. Anybody watching any shows, any movies? Like, what should I add to my playlist? Because this blizzard is going to be going on until what time? I couldn't believe it. And you know what? I told my friend the other day, like, oh, that was the end of the snowstorm. We ain't gonna get no more snow. Why you buying another shovel? And look, we getting a blizzard. I said, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Oh, what was I checking? Oh yeah, what time the storm is over? Cause that is crazy. I really thought the storm was gonna be over. Okay, a blizzard. So the blizzard is gonna be worse than the last storm. They're talking about 15 and 19 inches. Mm, that hurt my heart. And when is it gonna be over? Why is it not saying the okay? It's just saying that it's going to be damaging winds through Monday. Through Monday. So a good thing is not until Tuesday, right? It's not until Tuesday. It's just through Monday. So hopefully it's just like an overnight thing. Because mm-mm. Let me see weather. That's why I'm glad I went to the gym earlier. Oh, so it's not too bad. It's just bad. It's like mixed with rain too, which is a good thing. So it might not stick too much. All right, so it's gonna be over about 3 o'clock tomorrow. Woo woo. Add Kevin Gates to my playlist. Now, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I even said that. But no, I'm mad that I even said his name. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah. Uh what do I think about this economy? Oh my goodness. What I think about this economy. That's a book report right now. It's crazy. I don't even know if I should even tell my little opinion, but everything, I say everything has doubled in price within the last 3 years, which is crazy. Like a Snicker bar that used to be 50 cent is now like $1.50, $2. My favorite ginger ale that I used to get for $1 or $1.25, they want $2.99. Everything is doubled or tripled in price. That's what I think about the economy. I think the economy is it needs to, I don't know. I just pray that it gets back right. And I pray that, like, with these, how these, thank God for unions. I'm not talking bad about them, but think about it. Every time you guys or people want to fight for the minimum wage, like minimum wage go up, everything else goes up in price. So you got to think about it. It's like it's never a win-win situation. Yeah, you're going to get that extra money in your wages, but everything else is going up in price at the same time. Your gas, your water, your everything is going up. So it's like, are you actually winning? No one's winning here. It's just like a numbers game. I don't know. You said you stayed home today? Yes. Sometimes you got to stay home. Like, I don't mind being in the snow like that, but yeah. I'm like, I already went to the gym. That was like the only thing on my bucket list, and binge watch a couple shows on TV. Barry T. Yes, I am. What? Kevin Gates is the OG. Okay. Listen, that's your man. That's your man. I ain't got saying. I ain't saying nothing else. That's that. If you like him, that's good for you. I don't know. I don't know him not to like him. I just never really listened to his music, so you know. So that's it. You know what? And I'll tell you the truth. When somebody reminds you of somebody that you don't really like that, I think that's another reason too. I'm like, yo, you so mean. Like, I feel like not really knowing him and then seeing what he did to his girl. that kind of make you feel like, why you do that? Why you so mean? So that kind of, you know. um, you had your best year you ever in the stock market? What? That's good. Let me check this out real quick. Sometimes I don't be paying attention, but let's see. Um, let's see if you're right about that. But I definitely need to get back into the what they call it, the Bitcoin stuff. Okay, well the stock market did pretty good today, so thank you for that, Barry. Thank you for that. I got a nice little increase. So I don't be checking this thing out like that because, you know, sometimes you just let it sit and ride. That's it. Because when you keep checking and when you see that down and up, it kind of make you like, you know, like what I did, what was the worst thing? Because we're just chatting about a little bit of everything right now. But Tesla, I should have never sold Tesla. I should have kept that. And now I'm like, should I buy it again? But I'm waiting until it, let's see something real quick. So Barry T, thank you for making me think about the money again, where the money reside. Because money is very important, you know? So let's see something real quick. Because I'm talking about it, so let's see something. Okay, it's up. Okay. Or I wanted to get back down. Let me not say it like that, but well, it's kind of, well, this is the time to get it too. I might just buy it right now. I talked about it, right? I might as well get it. So listen, Barry, let's go to where the money reside. Thank you for telling me that. What's today's date? Wow. So you know what? I'm gonna wait a couple more days. I'm gonna wait a couple more days before I buy it though. Because I think it's gonna go down a little bit more. I'll wait. But thank you. Yes, it's very important to pay attention to that. Very, very important. But yes, guys. So who else is here keeping me company? Who else is here in the building before I exit off to binge watch a couple more shows? I think I'm gonna finish my Tyra Banks because I was like a little like, listen, don't be talking bad about Tyra. She was putting people on. You know, just the way she even started the show. She's like, listen, I didn't really see people who look like me. You know, I wanted people who were different body shapes, different colors, different this, beauty, you know, and, you know, people have different sized noses, smiles, whatever. She wanted to put them in the industry. So I just feel like the show, the documentary is very inspiring. So you can get some good information from it just by watching it. Like, and the main thing that I got, like I told you guys, keep going. Perseverance is very important because she was turned down from all the major networks until the last one that she wasn't even considering said yes. And guess what? It turned out to be the biggest show ever with all the stations after she showed them like, okay. And now they wanted to you know, they threw more money at her like, "Oh, this is good." So, that's what you could take from that show, guys. Do never give up. Mm. Do not give up. Perseverance. Persevere. And nobody is a control of your success. If you want to be successful, you got to do the work. I remember when Cardi said, when people was like, oh, she, whatever in the industry, she was like, yo, what you call, I need to, what you call, to get on top. Because if that's the case, you know, everybody would be on top. If you know what I mean. You know, the work, success, hard work comes from you. You know, everybody likes to take credit like, oh, I did this. So if you did it, so do it again. Why can't you do it again? You know, if you're the reason why this and such, it comes from you. comes from you and your will, I guess. But yeah, anybody want a Lunar New Year envelope? If you do, say yes in the chat. I give you a New Year envelope. I got this from the Wayne Contemporary Museum. Well, it's not really the museum. It was basically a collab with Mischief. And they have let me show you guys. Hold on one second. Let me get it. Oops. Hold on. Why this always happens? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. I went to the Wang Museum. 2,000 variations on a paper plane in flight. Mischief 2026. So this is like the little airplanes they had coming down from the sky. I should put up the short. So cute. And you got the little envelope. So anybody want it, DM me. Yes, it's Chinese New Year of the Horse, the fire horse to be exact. So anybody want an envelope? I will send it over. And this is the little paper planes. You know, I think it's so cute. Some people were opening them up. But let's see. I think it's like a nice little saying. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it does. Wow. It does say something in it. I don't know what that means. Anybody know what that means? Improper. What does it say? Improperty? I don't know what that means. Invocation for the future. So I think this is going to be on for the whole month of March, April. So yearly cycles create moments of anticipation that brings groups together. There's a kind of circadian rhythm to these gatherings, a heartbeat of the crowd organism. The installation creates a version of this, a recurring happening that produces a natural cadence to the crowd dynamics within the space. We gather periodically, we look up in unison, groups of people wax and wane throughout the year, like phases of the moon or the Selenic tides. The planes are oracular, requiring work to decipher. They are cryptic notes that descend from heaven, each unique to be picked up by some fated visitor. They mean everything and nothing. Searching through the falling planes for a word that calls to you does not change your fate. In choosing, you tell the universe who you are. Wowzers! I didn't even know. Look, see? I'm glad that I opened this. Oops. Oh, that is scary, guys. A state of emergency. Okay, we got it. We got it. It's a state of emergency. All over the place. Okay. Who phone? Where's that phone at? Oh, I got so many phones. Okay, good. It went away. Anybody else got that emergency alert? That is scary when you be hearing these emergency alerts. Woo. My heart. I'm like, what happened? But this is the emergency alert, guys. Let me just let y'all know. Whoever's outside, I had to, I wanted it away. Let's see if it's here. I canceled it okay, so Mayor Mandani has issued a state of emergency for New York City. A travel ban is in effect beginning at 9 p.m.? What? Due to dangerous blizzard conditions, all non-essential vehicles are restricted from New York City roads until 12 p.m. on 2/20. That's crazy. Wowzers. So there is a travel ban beginning at 9 p.m. Okay, what was I talking about, guys? It's 8 o'clock now, so whoever's outside, you got 1 hour to get off the road in New York City. If you're not doing any type of, but let me look up this word. See, I got distracted. See, it's getting bad out there. Let me look up that word. Yes, what does that mean? A failure to observe standards or show due honesty or modesty, improper language, behavior, or character. What? What? She was scandalized at the what? What? I never even heard of that word. Oh my goodness. Wowzers. Is this true? Let me open up another one. Let me see what else. Indication of the future. Now let me see if I can put this back into a paper plane. But it's so cute. Just to see these things was flying out the air the way they did it. But, oh yeah, this gotta go back. This reminds me of origami. Is it origami? I think that's the word for it. All right, this gotta go over here. Here I got my paper plane. Chinese New Year. Wowzers. I'm about to open up another one. Let's see what this fortune, what these fortune, you know, they got the little hooks right here. Let's see what fortune is in store right now. Wordsmith. That's a good one. You know, I have a video on Wordsmith. Wowzers. It makes you open your mind. I'm not opening another one up. That's it. But I'm gonna tell y'all what wordsmith means. Wordsmith meaning. A wordsmith is a person who works with or is exceptionally skilled at using words, often described as a writer, orator, or someone who crafts language with precision. Okay. Yes. So you see, when you open up things, you learn. Like, you know, I'm like, okay, I just picked up a couple of these planes. I said, oh, these are so cute. You know, because they was all flying from the sky. And then you just pick them up at the museum. But yeah, anybody who want to go, it's open until, I believe, the end of this month. Or probably even going until, I don't know, they might have different exhibits each month. But right now is the Chinese New Year event, so that's what's going on right now. But that's crazy. That means it's outside is getting really, really bad to have that warning. So who is here right now? Say hi. Let me know what I should binge watch next. You know, before I get a tub of ice cream like Big Boss. Before I get a tub of ice cream like Big Boss. Yeah. But okay, so. Wowzers. Oh, you don't do stocks? Okay. But listen, that's the easiest way to get some money up. That daytime trading. Some people make millions a day sitting behind a desk. Millions a day. Wowzers. But all right, guys, let me go. Let me call. I have to make a phone call too because I want to make sure. Oh, King Toxic is in the house. Okay. I may come back on live a little later because I got to make a couple phone calls, make sure they all good up on the road, you know. So thank you guys for being here. Like and subscribe. And yeah, if I'm not back on today, I'll be back on, God willing, tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Talk soon. Bye-bye. Yes.